So in this video we're going to see how we can easily and quickly add our electronics to it. We're going to go through an overview as we will have more detailed videos about how to wire up individual electronics. So what we're going to need for this video is we're going to use some of our 3D printed parts. Like we have our Grove Shield for our Grove Shield holder, and on the back of each of our 3D printed parts is a little hex nut. And we have little clips that directly attach to the dowel rod. So what I can do is I can connect my holder, slide in my shield directly into my holder, right? And then decide where I might want to attach it to my greenhouse, right? So I'm just going to put it right there and it snaps right on place. You could even have something where you have this rod off, attach them separately, then put the rod on. So it's kind of up to you. So now I've got my nice Grove Shield attached to my greenhouse. And notice I can spin it around. And it's pretty firmly attached. It won't fall out. It has some wiggle room in it. Things like that. But it's pretty good. And we have it set where you can wiggle it around so you can move your sensors around as you need to. So let's attach our first sensor. And what we're going to attach initially is going to be our little screen. It comes with its own holder, and it also comes with a clip. So same thing is we have different colored clips, blue or black. It doesn't really matter. It just screws right in. Right. And so then I can attach my screen. And just remember the screen only gets plugged into our I2C port, so I'm going to have it attached over here on this side of my greenhouse. So again, just give it a little push right on. It snaps right on, holds right in place. Okay. And then I can always connect the cable from my Grove Shield directly over to my screen. And sometimes the hardest thing is remembering which side the wire goes in up. And so now I've got my screen nicely attached. And what's nice is that I can slide my shield to different points on the screen or on the greenhouse, which makes it adjustable. Right, so you're not stuck once you put it on. Now the next sensor that I'm going to want to attach is going to be my temperature sensor. The temperature sensor comes with its own holder. Okay. So we're going to put that, and it comes with a little lid to hold it on. And I'm going to plug in my temperature sensor, and I'm going to put a clip so I can clip it somewhere. Now one of the nice things again with our little greenhouse is that if we want the temperature sensor inside the greenhouse, the roof pieces just come right off. And so I'm going to actually attach my temperature sensor on the inside of my greenhouse, and I'm going to attach it to P0, and now I can put my roof right back on. Okay. Now there's some other sensors that we're going to attach, right? Is that we have our relay, and again remember we'll redesign the relay such that it comes pre-wired with a positive and negative alligator clip. It also has its own holder, so we're going to slide it right into the holder. I've got another little clip. I'm just going to screw it right on. Okay. And I'm going to have my relay be on this side of the greenhouse. Okay. And I'm going to attach my red directly to my positive, which is the 3.3 volts, and my black directly to ground, because that's going to give us the power. Okay. And now I've got my little pigtail plug. All I have to do with my fan, right, is to directly plug in the fan. Okay. And the fan also comes with a holder that we can utilize. So the fan holder is blue. Everything is color coded to go with the appropriate sensor. And the fan just gets pushed right in and it snaps right into place, and you'll hear a little snap. There it goes. And same thing, it has a little clip that just screws right into the back, and we can decide where do I want to have my fan. So again, I'm going to take off my roof. This time I'm going to have my fan be on the top, and I'm just going to attach it up to the top. Maybe I'll attach it to the sides. You know, it doesn't matter. This is what your students can decide on where they want their fans attached. So, and notice my fan can rotate up and down depending on the angle at which that I want the fan. And same thing if I attach it to the roof. Now why I decided not to attach it to the roof is we also have our lights, our LED lights for the greenhouse. And we've got these little holders that hold our LED lights. And what they do is they just slide right together, and the little LED light just pops right in. And same thing, we have little clips for those, and they can screw right in the back. Then if I wanted to, right, my lights then can get attached to my greenhouse. And so I've actually found it a little easier to attach them from above and then just spin them around. So again, they do slide, but they're designed to be a little sticky, right, because we don't want them to become loose. And so, but they're also pretty easy to take apart. And then, if I wanted, I could have another relay plugged in here, or if I wanted to have one relay control everything, we have these little splitter plugs that you can plug right into your relay. And you can have one go to your fan, and one go to a relay, and then that one fan will control both our fan and our light system. And then we have another port left over that maybe if we wanted to put an LED strip on it, or have a separate relay for a fan. And then all that's left for me to do is to install my microbit. All right, so this can be one side of the greenhouse, and then on the other side of the greenhouse you have another bar, and you can have another electronics attached to it. So what we're envisioning is a pair of students can work on one side with one set of electronics, another pair of students can work on the other side with another set of electronics. And then it's a very light greenhouse. You can just pick it up, move it around, and then when you're done, everything just comes right apart. You can unscrew everything, unsnap everything, put it together and put it away, and it all should be very nice, light, and fit in very small boxes.